Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am jeffgrantMEDIA. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a shirt from DIXXON Flannel Company. Now, I have absolutely no affiliation in any way, shape, or form with DIXXON Flannel. I bought this package with my own money, so all of the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I do not share this content with DIXXON Flannel, part of publication. They will see this when you do, if they choose to see this at all. So they have been on my radar for quite some time now, and I've been kind of wanting to check out one of their shirts, but I just haven't done so for some reason. And then I have been on the hunt for a Western cut buffalo plaid flannel shirt, and I can't find one. It seems like the only company that makes it is Ironheart, and it's like $400. So I've been searching for a Western cut red buffalo plaid flannel shirt for like the better part of a year, and I went back to DIXXON because I hadn't looked at them in a little while, and I realized they have close to what I'm looking for. They don't have the Western yoke across the back of the shirt, but they do have the Western pointed front pockets, so it's the closest thing that I can find, and the quality looks pretty good online, but we're not going to know that until we lay eyes on it for the very first time. So let's start by unboxing this package. Right, so there we have it, the DIXXON Flannel Company REDRUM shirt. So I like the packaging. It's got a nice logo on it. We can clearly see this is the REDRUM. There's the tag right there. We can clearly see that this is the size medium on the outside of the bag, so that would help the person grabbing the order, fulfilling it. They can clearly see the size on the bag. All right, let's feel this thing. Okay, first touch, I have to say I'm not very satisfied with it. It doesn't feel like a flannel at all. I was a little worried about this. This past weekend, I actually took Miss Hazel Fantastic to, it's called Little Grimm's. It's a haunted hayride, but they do it in the daytime, less scary for kids. And actually the guy that was sitting right next to me had a DIXXON flannel on, which is the first time I've seen one in person, and I saw that his wasn't fuzzy. I already had this on order. It took like a little over a week to get to me, so I was a little concerned that it wasn't going to be an actual flannel. I mean, it does have the buffalo plaid print on it, but this is not, it's not a flannel shirt, so it doesn't have that cozy feeling that a flannel shirt has. Okay, so there we have it. I do like the big tag, the big REDRUM tag on there, the shining. So we do have some of the styles and the appointments I was looking for. We have the pointed pockets, that Western style front pocket. We don't have a Western yoke across the front or across the back. We do have a pleated back, which will give you a little bit more movement across the shoulders, but I personally really like the look and style of the Western yoke. So I'm a little disappointed it didn't have that, but that I did know going in. Feeling it, I was expecting this to be an actual flannel. This is certainly not a flannel. This is their DTech material. This is their own patented material. So I did get a size medium in this as well because these are not supposed to shrink. But let's go over some of the rest of the shirt. We do have some pretty cool branded buttons on the shirt. Both of the pockets have a pen or sunglass slot, so stick a pen in there, stick your sunglasses in there, or one of each. So we have that going for it. It does have the classic red buffalo plaid style, which is what I was really going for. And it is called the REDRUM 10-year flannel. And I don't think it's called 10-year like Flint & Tinder calls some of their clothing 10-year because they have a 10-year guarantee on them. It's called 10 years. It's called the 10-year shirt because this actual shirt has now been around in the DIXXON lineup for 10 years. But first impressions, other than the fact that it's not like fuzzy like a flannel, they're pretty good. I like what I'm seeing. I do, again, wish that it had a Western yoke across the back. I did know that going in though, so that was something I knew about and I was expecting. I do like the overall pattern. It does have a nice red checkered pattern. Now this shirt does come in at $49.99 and it does come from an extra small all the way up to a 5X. Now I feel like right now, before I wore it, try it on or anything, that price point is pretty fair because there are a couple of cool features that are baked into this shirt. So let's talk about them real quick right now. The actual material the shirt is made from is the DIXXON DTech Poly Blend, which I believe stands for DIXXON Technical Fabric. As I mentioned earlier, it does feature the pointed Western pocket style, and each of those pockets do feature a pen or sunglass slot. The shirt does feature a microfiber cleaning cloth that is on the bottom left front of the shirt, and it does feature a REDRUM stenciled decal. The shirt does feature hidden collar stay, so if you're on two wheels, the collar isn't going to flip up on you from the wind. Now, before I forget to say this, I am 5'9", 175 to 180 pounds. Now, as I said, I bought this with my own money, and I actually paid, I wrote it down so I did not forget, I paid $53.75 total. So that was with the shipping and the DIXXON package protection that they put in. I think that's like $1.88. I'm pretty sure you can remove it if you want, but it's insurance on the package. It was $1.88. But I used, I got a 10% off code because I used honey, so I got an extra 10% off because I found a honey code. Download the app, absolutely no affiliation with honey, but I do use the app in my Chrome browser, so it does help me to save some money from time to time by doing some coupon codes. But now, let's try the shirt on. Now, I did get my shirt in a size medium based on their size chart and the fact that these are not supposed to shrink. I went with the medium because I didn't want it to be too big and baggy on me. I can already feel this is a little snug across the back, but I think we're gonna be okay because it has that pleat in the back. It's gonna give you a little bit more shoulder room back there, but yeah, it does. I like where the sleeves are, so it does feel okay. I'm liking where the sleeves and the length of it, so I feel like if I got this in a large, it's gonna end up giving me more length in the body and the sleeves, and I think ultimately that's going to just be way too big. But it does feel a tiny bit back tight right here across my back, which is weird. Usually I have it on the upper back, like towards the top of my shoulders. Shirts and jackets feel a little tight, but right now I can feel it just a little bit here, but it's not bad. I still have full range of motion, can totally move around, and I'm only wearing a t-shirt. This is just a thin t-shirt. We did a home tie-dye kit over the summer, so this was my shirt that I tie-dyed with Miss Hazel Fantastic and my wife. But yeah, I mean, it feels like it fits me pretty good. I got plenty of room. Again, it feels just a little bit tight, but I'm sure it will stretch out just a little bit. But the fit is pretty good. I do sometimes roll my sleeves. Generally, when I get a fresh shirt, I won't roll them because it puts creases in there. Sometimes they're permanent, but thus far, first impressions, it's okay. I'm digging it. I do wish it was a softer feel, like an actual flannel, but let's check out this little microfiber rag here. So it seems like it's working pretty good. Putting that little decal there, that screen printed, that was probably not the best idea though, because that's going to probably smudge or potentially scratch glasses. But yeah, I had a little fingerprint on there that was mostly off, but it was kind of just smudging earlier for my t-shirt, but that came off pretty good there. So the microfiber cloth, that works pretty good. So first impressions, I'm liking it. I feel like it fits me pretty good. I feel good in the shirt. I feel comfortable. I don't feel restricted. I do wish that this was fuzzy like an actual flannel shirt and that it had the Western yoke, but I mean, so far, first impressions, I'm happy with it. I like it. I think the price point's kind of fair. They do have a lot of the shirts on sale. Sometimes you get them for like 20 or 30 bucks. So I think 50 it's a fair price for it. It's an okay shirt. So far the quality seems okay. We are gonna wear it. We're gonna test it. We're gonna wash it. Hopefully it doesn't shrink, because if it does, it's probably gonna be way too tight across my back then. But tomorrow morning we are taking a weekend trip for Miss Hazel Fantastic's birthday, so I'm going to be wearing this shirt this weekend, and I'll probably also wear it once or twice throughout the week, because I can wear the same shirt a couple times throughout the week, because a lot of the people are still on a work from home rotation at work, and they won't see me if I'm wearing the same shirt 2 times in the same week. So we're gonna get some immediate quick testing out of this shirt, and we'll wear it a couple times over the next few weeks, and then we'll check back and see how it's holding up. Do I think that it is actually worth 50 bucks? Do I like a couple of the features that are built into it? If we continue to use the lens cleaner, I can tell right now this lens is much more clean than this lens, so I am going to use the lens cleaning cloth, the microfiber cloth, again in a minute to clean the other lens of my glasses off, so I can clearly see the smudges on one and the other. So the microfiber cloth does work pretty well. I have one very clean lens and one not so very clean lens. But we're gonna test the shirt out, we're gonna wear it, we're gonna wash it, we're gonna see how it looks in a couple of weeks, so check back, stay tuned to see how the DIXXON Flannels Company's shirts hold up after some real world testing. So if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications the next time I post a brand new video. Good night.